The story of Thornvale Hollow. In the heart of the wild, where fog clung to the roots of trees like old ghosts, lay a place few dared to enter. Thornvale Hollow. It wasn't marked on any map, but travelers whispered its name when the wind howled too long through the woods, carrying the scent of rain and decay. A century ago, the Hollow had been a thriving village. Its people were craftsmen, herbalists, and singers whose voices could charm even the birds from their nests. But one night, under a blood-red moon, a traveler arrived draped in grey, face hidden, carrying a small wooden box bound in iron. The villagers offered him food and rest, but he refused both. "A gift for your safety," he said, placing the box in the center of the square. "Do not open it, ever." Then he vanished into the mist, leaving only the echo of his steps. Curiosity, of course, has never been a gentle thing. 3 days later, the village elder's daughter, Elara, broke the seal. Inside was a mirror, its surface black and rippling as though it held liquid shadow. When she peered in, her reflection smiled back before she did. That was the beginning. By dawn, the village was silent. Doors hung open, tools lay in the fields, and in every home stood a mirror, identical to the one in the box, each reflecting empty rooms and nothing more. For years, Thornvale Hollow lay abandoned until Cyril, a young scholar from the city, came searching for truth. He'd heard the legends and carried with him the belief that all curses were just misunderstandings of nature. He arrived at dusk, the forest whispering his name, and pitched his tent near the old square. As the night deepened, he found one of the mirrors, its frame twisted with thorny vines. When he brushed at the dust, it flickered, and for a moment he saw faces, dozens of them, all watching him from within the glass. "Who are you?" he whispered. The faces spoke in one voice, low and broken. "The reflection keeps what it is given." Cyril dropped the lantern. Shadows rippled like water as hands reached out from the mirror's surface, not to harm, but to pull softly, insistently. He resisted at first, but then he saw her Elara, her eyes bleeding, her hand extended toward him from inside the glass. He took it. At sunrise, Thornvale Hollow was silent again. Only the wind moved, sighing through the empty streets. In the center of the square, the old mirror stood upright, unbroken, gleaming faintly in the light. If one looked closely, just behind the glass, 2 figures could be seen walking hand in hand through an endless field of fog. No one goes to Thornvale anymore, but sometimes, on the stillest nights, travelers say the forest hums a melody too beautiful, too sorrowful to belong to the living.